Hello, herro. It's Sunday today. It's currently 12:30 and I have class in about an hour or so. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of light studying before I have classes. It's all gonna be on Zoom today. I think I'm gonna do some readings for a hackathon that's happening at my university that I'm participating in. There's some like preparatory reading that we have to do. I think I'm gonna do that now, which is interesting because this is a very different kind of assignment than I usually have with just like math assignments, you know? So it'll be interesting. Now I need to figure out where these readings are because I'm not sure where they are. Okay, there's actually quite a lot of reading I have to do. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I have to read, and some of them are decently long. Okay. Time to get reading, I guess. Okay, I just opened the first reading and it's 73 pages long. 73. Someone who does not read on the day-to-day, this is a lot. I think I'm just gonna read the introduction, call it a day, because 73 pages? So I just got through some of the reading. It's really hard, it's really dense, so I'm gonna take my time with it, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a break to cook some rice because I need lunch in a couple of hours. Change of plans because there's no running water in my dorm right now, so I can't wash the rice and I want to conserve the little water that I have in my Brita, so lunch is gonna be a later issue. I guess I'll deal with it when the water comes back. This is my setup for online classes. On my 15-minute break, I'm going to cook the rice and just chill for a few minutes. So I finished my lecture and I had some lunch, late lunch, and I think I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break because I'm exhausted from the lecture. It was quite a lot. 2.5-hour lecture is pretty hefty, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Set timer for 1 hour. Oh yeah. So I am on my break still, and I just wanted to chat about life in general, just because I have a lot of feelings. I just want to vent a little bit. These past weeks have actually been pretty rough for me, just mental health wise, being a little bit rocky, and you know, with the start of the new semester, like it's exciting, I get to see my friends again and stuff like that, but at the same time, like it's adjusting to a new schedule and adjusting to going back to like seeing a bunch of people, you know, at once. And so I think it's been an adjusting curve, learning curve in that sense. Even though I did already do like first semester of university, like I think there is something about getting used to seeing a bunch of people and being in a space with a bunch of people And whenever you're away from that kind of environment for long enough, it takes a little bit of time for you to get back into, you know, being okay with that and being more comfortable with that, I think. So it took me a minute to readjust into the, you know, like the frontal university lifestyle. Even though there were some rough times, I feel like overall it has been really good. I'm, you know, talking to my friends again and seeing them a lot more often, and I'm getting into more of a routine now that I'm getting used to, you know, my new schedule. So yeah, I think things are looking up, which is really nice, because yeah, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so has been like really rocky. So it's really nice to be able to say that, you know, I'm in a better place now. So about the YouTube channel, right? I am actually quite shocked at how consistently I've been able to post. Obviously it hasn't been like perfectly every week. Like I think I missed 1 week where I didn't post for like 2 weeks, but you know, like for someone who just started, I feel like that's pretty good. And given that my schedule is pretty crazy and my life's been pretty hectic in general, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for being able to post this consistently. And I think it's important for me to verbalize that to myself, because I think a lot of times I let my accomplishments kind of slip by and just, you know, make that the new normal, and don't acknowledge like the work and the willpower that needed to go into making something happen or accomplishing something. And so that's something I'm trying to work on, is trying to, you know, verbalize my accomplishments and, you know, giving myself a pat on the back, being like, okay, Meg, like you did something, and kind of allowing myself to be proud of that, I guess. So yeah, I'm proud that I have been pretty consistent with this YouTube channel, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that there's a lot of enjoyment that comes out of it for me. There's a lot of joy in creating the content, but there's also a lot of joy in like sharing that content with the world. Granted, like not many people have seen my videos, but it's still more people seeing my videos than the people that I've informed that I've created a YouTube channel to. So, you know, it's pretty crazy that there's people out there who I don't know or I don't know of that are watching my video without me having to tell them, hey, I posted. And so that's been really cool to see. And again, my goal with the YouTube videos is to incrementally get better. And the video I posted last week I wasn't actually super proud of, but I figured, you know, some progress is better than no progress. And I think with that video in particular, it was just frustrating for me because there was a certain level of production quality that I wanted from this video, but given my resources and also like my time, I just was not able to, you know, have the video be at that production level that I wanted it to be. And that's, you know, I'm telling myself that's okay, because I'm still in the beginning stages, I'm still learning, and you know, in the future I would love for my videos to be able to be at that high production quality that I envision it to be at. But I think sometimes, you know, like in order for you to grow, you need to take incremental steps rather than like big leaps of progress. And so I'm seeing it as just one of the steps I'm taking to get better. I don't know if any of that actually made sense to you guys, but it's kind of nice to verbalize these things and get them out into the world, I guess. So I was going to study, but I'm feeling a little bit burnt out already for the day. My Ritalin's wearing off as well, so I think I'm going to start editing this video actually and get ahead of that and prepare for what I need to do tomorrow.